What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for Lines.com, Playpicks.com. Going to talk to you about Tuesday night football. Yeah, I know it's a little weird here, but it's what we got. Bills and the Titans here. 2020 continues to throw its curveballs with everything that's going on with COVID, and what that does is give us a Tuesday night NFL game. Hey, I'm not complaining. More NFL football on different days is perfectly fine by me. As always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Everything we do is free at the Lines and at PlayPicks, so be sure and do that. And then go ahead and give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments if you're playing this game, how you are going to be betting this game. You can see we got a Buffalo Bills betting guide over here at the Lines if you want to take a look at everything with that. Let's take a look at the line. And so this is DraftKings. We're sitting 3.5, 51.5, and 180 on the money line for the Bills, 155 for the Titans. This total has been on the free fall, guys. This thing has just been absolutely crashing. 3.5, 51.5, pretty much identical numbers over here at FanDuel. And then over here at BetMGM, we are sitting identical numbers as well. 3.5, 51.5. You would have found this total over at DraftKings at 53.5 just a day or so ago. So there is some definite thought that maybe this game is going to go under. If you look at this Titans team, has not played since September the 27th. Of course, been the big COVID team that's been out there right now has been this Titans team. And so what that does, Adoree Jackson is going to be out. A.J. Brown is questionable. Those are just actual injuries. And then, of course, there's the COVID list of players as far as those players getting cleared to play tonight. Corey Davis, Adam Humphries are amongst that group of COVID players that are likely not going to be able to play for the Titans tonight. So whether A.J. Brown goes or not, it looks like he's on the good side of questionable, but Titans could be very, very short at the wide receiver position. Bills put the cornerback Levi Wallace on IR. Tre'Davious White is questionable. John Brown is questionable. Zach Moss is questionable. Matt Milano, a linebacker for them, a starting linebacker for them, is already ruled out in this. So we look at the Bills offense. Look, we know it's been humming, right? Pass blocking unit been doing great. 8th overall, according to Pro Football Focus. Pass offense, DVOA, is 3rd. Their rush offense, on the other hand, not so great. Their run blocking down at 21st, according to Pro Football Focus. Their rush offense, according to DVOA, is down at 31st. Yes, there's only 32 teams in the NFL, so 31 out of 32. That said, they've been moving the chains. Josh Allen, of course, has been very accurate passing so far this year, and, of course, doing it with his legs if he needs to be. 3rd down conversion percentage, they're actually 6th in the NFL, so they are moving the chains. Yards per play coming in at 6.4, which is 5th in the NFL. So again, this has just been a very, very good offense so far. Titans offense, kind of middle of the pack in just about everything. Run blocking, pass offense, pass defense. And pass offense, rush offense, everything like that. Even third down conversion rate, 17th in the league. They're pretty much just middle of the pack in everything, in every offensive category. I'll come back over here to the Bills, and just in case you want to read a little bit further about just the Bills on this thing. But on the defensive side of the ball, Bills defense, rush defense is 27th according to Pro Football Focus. Remember that, because remember who's coming to who they're playing against. It's going to be the Titans, and it's going to be Derrick Henry. So rush defense 27th according to Pro Football Focus. Rush defense 20th according to DVOA. So at either very bottom of the league if you believe one ranking site, and in the bottom third if you believe the other. Their pass rush has actually been pretty good. 4th in the league. Actually, it's been pretty great. Coverage rank is 12th, so upper third of the league there. Pass defense, according to DVOA, 17th. They are giving up 381 yards per game, which is actually 20th, so doing pretty well there, but again, not elite. This defense was really, really, really good last year, and it hasn't been there so far this year. And again, they've been battling a bunch of injuries. They're going to be without a starting linebacker, and Tre'Davious White, even if he does go, is not going to be 100%. One of the biggest things also, we mentioned that rushing defense. So they're 8th in the NFL, allowing 101 yards a game, 15th in 4.4 yards per carry, but they're also 30th in allowing 60% rushing success rate so far in the season. And remember, Derrick Henry is coming to town here. So let's go over here and take a look. Titans defense, their defense, again, kind of middle of the pack with stuff. Middle to lower. So they're really nothing in the upper half, but really middle to lower is where you'll find them in pretty much every defensive category. PFF's rushing rank has them 23rd. Their pass rush down at 22nd. DVOA rush defense 22nd. So you can see that they're just kind of like in that lower middle in just about every defensive category whenever we go at this. So this could have been had at 3. Will we see a 3 again? We shall see in this when it comes to the spread, and that's what's pretty interesting about this. But let's make a case for the over in this game. And as we said, this thing has been plummeting, right? So a case for the over in this is this Bills offense has been absolutely on fire. They continue what we've seen so far through the course of this season. Josh Allen is incredibly accurate. They keep humming. They are with the services of John Brown as opposed to being without him. And then on top of that, you have kind of a rusty Titans team that hasn't played a bunch, hasn't practiced a bunch, and maybe the Bills get to them early and you're not even really sweating this so much because the Bills put up so many points early in the game that we're not even looking for a late score. The under, and of course the run defense is not that great for the Bills, and we know where the strength of this Titans team is certainly with a run. If you want to make a case for the under of 51.5, and again, it doesn't matter where we bet it, if you remember, because we're at 51.5 at all the books around here. So the under 51.5, we want to make a case for that. One, you can see everyone's betting the under. So there's lots of indicators here, and this is kind of doesn't really matter where I got it. I understand that. I played the under 53.5. So this thing's dropped a full 2 points since this came out. And so it makes sense to me, though. You look, again, the strength of the Titans is going to be the run game. Also, haven't practiced a ton, haven't been able to really get in sync, haven't played a ton. So you would think not only would there be a little bit of rust, but there would also be the propensity to kind of lean on what you're really, really good at, which is Derrick Henry running the football and attacking the weakness of the other defense, which is their run defense. So really do think that there's going to be a run-heavy approach here from this Titans team, which, of course, as we know, tick, 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 keeps the clock running. Another thing here for the Bills is I don't know if the Bills are going to need to be going just all out crazy here, foot on the gas this whole game. I actually like the Bills pretty good in this game. Was able to get them at -3. This has moved to 3.5. I think the Bills might find themselves kind of just nursing a lead a little bit later in this game as opposed to keeping the foot on the gas the entire time for this one. If you look again, the Bills' weakness is the run defense. That is where the Titans are going to absolutely go in and try and attack. And if you look, I mean, on the Titans side, their rush defense is not great either. 23rd, according to Pro Football Focus. So, and 22nd DVOA. So the success could also happen on the ground for the Bills as well, which keeps this game tick, 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 running. So let's take a look at some player props here. There is one that I do really, really like that is found at DraftKings, and that is going to be Steph Diggs over 72.5. I don't think John Brown is going to play. This is just my guess. Okay. So don't take this for gospel. Certainly check the injury report when it comes out 90 minutes before the game. Even if he does play, he's going to be severely limited in this game. What we're getting right now in Steph Diggs is a guy that's getting 25% of the targets anyway for this Bills team. If John Brown doesn't play, that's another 17% of the targets that are just going to be unaccounted for. You would think that Steph Diggs soaks up at least another target or two in this game. And as soon as I say that, I think you just saw that on your screen. It went away. Oh my goodness. So the over 72 on Steph Diggs is gone as we are literally sitting here filming this. So that is going to be interesting. So that's quite the bummer. We'll see what this gets reposted at. If we look over here on FanDuel and we click on the player props, Steph Diggs, it's all the way up to 77 over here. And then at MGM, if we click up here and go to player props, receiving yards, Steph Diggs is up to 76. I bet you this number is going to get posted higher than 72.5, guys, and that's unfortunate. I'm sorry that it literally went away in the middle of us filming this. So let's assume even at 76, I don't hate it because, again, it is a guy that was already getting a quarter of the targets as it is anyway, and if 17% more of the targets are going to be gone, then what you're looking at here is him getting at least another target or two, if not three, to help get him to over this. But again, that is just that is unfortunate that number went away right in the middle of us recording this. But I see what it gets reposted at, even if it's at 73, 74, 75, something like that. I still would lean to the over there. But of course, we're always looking to get the best number. That's crazy. That's never happened since I've been filming all these videos. I've never had a prop just disappear in the middle of filming it, especially one that I liked and one that I wanted to recommend to you guys. The other prop that is at least interesting is Jonnu Smith. And the reason being, because again, they are going to be incredibly shorthanded at pass catcher in this game. So it's 51.5 at both MGM and at DraftKings. This hasn't made it into the account yet, but might. Because again, Corey Davis, Adam Humphries going to be out. A.J. Brown's not guaranteed to play, and even if he does, he's got a knee injury that, one, could get re-aggravated, or two, could just render him kind of more of a decoy out there, right? And so Jonnu Smith would then at that point kind of become the primary target. It's not like the Titans are going to throw for no yards in this game, and they're going to have to go somewhere. And so that kind of makes me lean towards Jonnu Smith on the over here as well. Again, a bet that could end up in my account. As far as the sides go here, like I said, I'm already on the Bills -3. Don't hate -3.5. I think that the Bills, a superior team pretty much top to bottom here. And again, a lot to go into the Titans not being able to practice, not being able to play very much. Another angle you could go at in this is if you want to play the whole they're rusty thing, you could just play the fact that they might come out and not look very good in this game. And so if that were the case, you could play even Bills first quarter, and they would only have to be leading at all in the first quarter. So if you think like Titans are going to be rusty here, so I'm going to play the Bills in the first quarter, look, it's even money just for the Bills to have any sort of lead whatsoever. Of course, if it's tied at the end of the first quarter, you're going to lose. But that's just another way you could kind of go about this as well. First half bet on the Bills is -2.5. So you can see not very far off of the entire game line is the first half line, because again, the thinking probably is along the line that I have as well. Is that, Titans hadn't played in a while, hadn't been able to practice very much, might take them a while to get rolling. So the Bills could get up early in this game. So 2.5, again, another angle that you could go at play in this game. But again, like the under here, liked it much better at 53.5, liked it better at 53, even 52. It is an island game, so there is a chance that maybe the late over money comes in because the public likes to bet the over. So if that's the case, maybe you hold out a little bit. But again, I like the under in this one. Just really wish you were getting a better number on that. Really like that Steph Diggs prop. Hope it comes back for you as well. And again, I think leaning Jonnu Smith is pretty good as well. Guys, as always, head over to the lines, full breakdowns on everything. And if you need a sports book, or if you need a multiple sports books, because we know lines differ, juice differs, all that, everything's like that, go over here to and click on the state that you're in, and you are going to get the very best odds and sign-up bonuses that you're going to be able to get anywhere. Give us a thumbs up on this thing. Let us know in the comments how you're going to play this game, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel while you're here, guys. Appreciate it, and good luck on all your bets tonight.